all brought together in a really nice package that includes like some additional features like online and basically online net battling and chip trading as well.
Yeah, Runeby, Susie, have you guys had a chance to play any of the games in the Battle Network series?
Not Battle Network, it'll be totally new to me, but the combat system is definitely interesting.
Yeah, I've only ever played the classic X and Legend series, so like Battle Network, it's always like been on the horizon for me, but I've never really gotten into it, so I'm actually excited to check it out.
This is our chance.
Yeah, this is our chance.
And it's all of them. It's
Yeah.
10 games, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so cool. Yeah, I love that.
I feel like there's so many Mega Man games that are in collections at this point. It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's almost overwhelming.
Like there's a lot of like easy ways to dive in, right? And you know, just touching on it real quick, the battle system in this one is really unique. It's almost like a card-based battle system, right? You're basically sending battle chips over to megaman.exe. Basically, you know, everything from cannons, bombs, basically things that can maybe shoot straight forward, you know, bombs that kind of go overhead. You can even actually like get the NetNavi information from other NetNavis. Which are, like,
Black
the world
Raptor, schön, dass du
basically
einschaltest. Ich begrüße
kinda like
dich.
your avatar in the virtual world, if you will. Basically use them and bring them into battle as
Wir haben
well.
jetzt ein bisschen früher
So
gestartet als
you're not only
geplant.
moving around on this grid, but you're constantly thinking about how to win.
Aber
how to
es ist
use
halt
your
erst
different battle chips.
23:30
So you
drin,
basically
deswegen
kind
habe ich
of
mich
navigate
gewundert.
battles, delete viruses, and beat your opponents. So there's a lot of depth to the combat, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like the strategy aspect of it a lot.
Yeah.
Next title, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Just announced it last month, so you know, people don't have to wait too long to play it. Runeby, you actually said that you played this the game before.
I did. I played it for the first time last year, and it blew me away. I loved it from the get-go.
Ja, Venom,
and
der
I'm
liegt
so
schon im
excited
Bett.
for more people to actually play it as well. Yeah, I just, the entire time playing it, all the detective stuff, the animations, the characters, just where have you all been my whole life?
And I, unfortunately, have never played it. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out because yeah, it's always been a title that all my friends have told me to play. So
I think you'll love it.
yeah, I think I will too. The animations look amazing. So
Yeah. I mean, your chance is coming up, so.
yes, I will take it.
But yeah, like it's a game written by Shu Takumi, so a lot of people may already recognize that name from the Ace Attorney series. So he was also the writer for Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. So if you love Ace Attorney, you're not going to want to miss this. Really fun, engaging story, really amazing characters. You know, there's a really great opportunity for this going from kind of like a niche title to something that's coming to a lot more platforms. It's a really great opportunity to jump into it.
And if you like Pomeranians, one's the main character.
That's true, yeah. Missile the Pomeranian, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have to play it.
Let's jump over to Exoprimal, game we haven't seen for a little bit. We did announce this back in 2022. Kellen, I know you've been working on this game. Dinosaur action kind of says it all. It's looking pretty awesome. So tell us a little bit more about the game.
Yeah,
Ja, ich
so
hoffe auch, dass die Resi
if you're not
4 Demo
familiar,
kommt.
Exoprimal
Und wenn die
is
gleich
a
noch kommt, dann werden wir
5v5
die auch gleich
team-based
runterladen und
PvE
spielen.
and PvP
Laut Gerüchten soll sie ja
shooter/action
nach der
game.
Präsentation
There's lots to unpack
gedroppt
there,
werden.
but I'll try to make it simple. So basically, you're being
Ich
thrown
hoffe
into
es.
these
Ich
various
hoffe es
war
so hart.
games
Ihr habt so
run
Bock
by
drauf.
this kind of mad AI named Leviathan. You're constantly thrown in with other players, but the way it works is you're constantly given new missions each time as Leviathan kind of gives you new strategies and things that you have to enact. So basically you're working with these other players, trying to basically cut through and fight through different hordes of dinosaurs.
Gute Frage, hab
ultimately,
gar nicht nachgeguckt.
Either resulting in a head-to-head match with another team at the very end to kind of determine who's going to win, or there might be some other outcomes, which we saw in the previous closed beta test, or closed network test, I should say.
Yeah, B, have you
Aber ich schätze
had a
mal eine
chance
halbe
to
Stunde,
check out
also ich glaube
Primal
nicht,
at all?
dass
I
es so lange
haven't yet,
dauern wird.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I haven't either, but you know, I think it looks really fun. So
It does, yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of interesting stuff you can do. Like you can also even switch suits mid-game. So if you're not feeling your team composition, the suit that you're currently using, you can actually switch suits. It'll kind of like pop out of your current one. You'll run around as a pilot for a second, but then you can actually just summon in another one, take on that suit, and you're already in a new role. So you never really leave in the action.
Yeah, I love the sound of that because there's so many other like multiplayer hero shooters that don't allow you to do that. So when
Right.
you like get wiped as a unit, you can just, you don't have to wait for a whole new match. You
Yeah.
can just do it on the spot.
Yeah, I think Kellen, you said it before. If you like the kind of action games that Capcom makes, it's right kind of in there with some of the stuff that we made in the past. I mean, even one of the exosuits, I got very like Devil May Cry vibes.
I think there's a lot of Capcom DNA in Exo Primal, and that's what makes me excited for it. You mentioned kind of the Virgil suit as it was in the Zephyr. You see a lot of that feeling from a lot of other Capcom franchises across the suits.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it kind of reminds me of like a
Also nicht wundern, dass
Capcom
Englisch
greatest
gequatscht
hits
ist,
in terms of
verstehe ich nicht, ne?
mechanics, which is really cool.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was sie da
Yeah,
erzählt.
moving on from Exo Primal, obviously I think the one that we're all super excited for, Resident Evil 4.
Speaking of greatest hits.
Yeah.
Mich interessieren nur die Bilder.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming out in just a few
Manchmal
short
mir
weeks.
angewöhnt, in die Kamera zu gucken. Ich gucke
And
mal,
you know,
das
we've shown quite a bit at this point. In our most recent trailer, I think there was just a ton in there. There was, battling through the castle with Luis, and you're seeing him in places that you haven't seen him in. There's a Krauser fight. There's just tons of crazy action.
Auf YouTube gibt's
tell
Untertitel?
us your reactions to the last trailer.
Yeah, no, the Luis is definitely the biggest surprise in the last
Echt?
trailer.
Schauen wir mal.
And they get to hang out more and actually develop this chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Not surprised to see him.
it's just shocking to see
Yeah.
like Luis fight enemies that he never looks at in the original. Like that you just have to do by yourself. But now you have a pal.
Got a buddy.
It's really cool. It's like I just want to see that connection grow more because it definitely felt a little more mysterious than the original. But I feel like we're gonna get way more out of that character in particular. Probably just everyone. Like I mean,
Yeah.
even Ashley has like just so much more of a expanded role this time around based on what we've seen. Her and Leon are very veiny looking.
Yeah.
In a lot of those cutscenes, like seen, actually feels like they're gonna struggle to survive. Very veiny looking.
Just a little bit.
In a lot of those cutscenes, like actually feels like they're gonna struggle to survive this time and not really.
Just a little bit of infection.
Yeah, just a
Untertitel
little,
nicht
not just shake it
verfügbar.
off. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh Gott.
like,
Yeah, I think that was one of the questions when we first revealed Resident Evil 4 of, it's got this really dark tone that you expect from something like RE2 and RE3, but then is the action still there? Is the atmosphere and kind of like the more goofy elements of Resident Evil 4 still in there? And it's all in there.
We got
Yeah,
the
it's there.
suplex.
Yeah.
We got the one-liners.
Yep.
suplex, crazy parries,
Yeah.
roundhouse kicks, like just
Yeah.
amazing. It just looks so much fun, and it looks very replayable too. Like I think there was some stealth gameplay shown off, like or maybe hinted at with some of the weapons and just actions that Leon can take. I saw him crouch in a house one time, and I was just like, oh wow, you could probably approach situations differently.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
weißt du,
to
was mir
agree-
gerade
to a degree
auffällt?
that
Die
you
haben
just
solche
kinda
Resident Evil
original.
Cosplays
I
an.
mean, in terms
Guck mal,
of
die
those
Frau mit den
action
schwarzen Haaren,
games,
die hat so
you've
diesen
already seen this by now,
Ashley-Pullover an,
by the time we
etc.
see
Und die Frau auf
But
der
they
rechten
have the
Seite,
Night
die
Parry
hat
as well.
so schnell die Jacke
So
von
there's
Leon.
a lot of things you can parry.
Fällt mir gerade mal auf.
We don't want to spoil too much of that, but Leon is very.
Can I parry a Del Lago? Is that?
Only one way to find out. But you got a lot of really cool, fun options to do with that. So I think people are gonna have some real fun with the new ways that you can use the knife.
Yeah.
We even kind of showed it off early, right? With basically countering the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Leon holds up his knife.
Ah, das ist jetzt der
chainsaw on it.
offizielle Counter. Gut, wir haben nichts
I am going to
verpasst.
play this game for 10 years.
An exclusive RE4 YouTuber.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. You heard it here first.
Dann leisten die beiden uns
We
nur
reviewed this,
Gesellschaft.
we didn't talk about the Krauser fight.
Oh yeah.
Being able to, instead of those QTEs, now you're actually parrying in real time. It's,
Yeah.
Was könnte eigentlich noch kommen?
Warning
Könnte noch
your
irgendwas zu
parries
Monster
that you
Hunter
do
kommen
early
oder so,
part of
ne?
the
So
game.
Monster Hunter
Training
Rise.
for the Krauser fight.
Yeah, it's
Kann ich mir noch vorstellen.
genius design.
That's genius.
So kinetic and frantic.
yeah, Leon's got experience now, right? So
Yeah.
Yes.
he can do
Still-
anything.
still
But
a
even
rookie.
he falters when Krauser attacks him.
So I know you all are American just like me, and I know you're a hunter, just like Monster Hunter.
That's right.
So
That's so cool.
we're kicking it over to a couple of trailers for just recently recent
okay.
titles. So
Yeah, countdown's still going. What we're seeing right now is just the most recent update that we just released for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Volcana, which we
Ja,
released.
sag ich doch, Monster Hunter Rise.
Kellen, I know you're at Capcom during the Iceborne World era. so,
Ja, schön.
yeah.
Big fan of Velcana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter, hammergeiles
Or my
Game.
Volcano,
Feier ich
back at
total.
work every day.
Yeah, yeah. And your plumage hat.
Yeah.
Aber egal, wer diese. Die soll mal quatschen, ich verstehe kein
A ton
Wort.
of updates for Sunbreak so far. So this was the 4th update, and we've got the
Mich
5th one
interessieren nur
coming,
die
in the
Bilder.
future, so we're pretty excited about that. just a ton of content, and we just keep adding like the most hardest monsters possible, and then people post clips about it.
Monster Hunter Rise habe ich mir tatsächlich nicht geholt, muss ich sagen.
Personally, I laugh at every time, so keep.
Hey, ich fand schade, dass es halt nur exklusiv
Or how
für
they
die
spent, like, tons of
für Nintendo
time
Switch
learning how to
kam.
destroy it.
Yeah,
Das letzte
yeah,
Monster
it's-
Hunter habe ich halt auf PlayStation
That's
gespielt,
really
ne?
cool, too.
Yeah. My favorite thing so far is every time we release these updates, like I see a new move from some monster that like I've never seen before, and I'm just like, that's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many surprises for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it. Is,
Yeah.
like, there's so much replayability, you know, for every single fight in
Yeah,
the game,
yeah.
in all of
Definitely.
these games. Like,
So every experience is so unique to the player.
yeah. Hey, there's my hair.
All the samples.
Yeah, and we well, it's coming up on screen, but we these guys.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, that's so cute.
Das ist für
I do
Dude.
like these designs a lot.
Lol.
They're so over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's an art form in making something like very detailed, but like not at the same time.
That's actually what I love
Yeah.
about Capcom's games is that like you guys are so like okay with just being like here's RE2 but also 1999 version, you know, sorry 98 version
Yeah,
of Leon. Just this big block man running around. Like,
Sunbreak.
Yeah, and on screen we've got one more update coming in April, so look for news on that in the near future.
Oha, das gibt's für Steam. Das
But
Spiel
yeah,
gibt es auf
Monster
PC.
Hunter, there's just been so much content for it. People
Oh,
playing
eine
for
Demo.
hundreds of hours. So I want to ask you guys, like, what is your most played Capcom game?
Oh.
I
da
could
muss
tell
ich mal
you it's,
reingucken.
RE1 remake. That's also my favorite game, just in general.
Das wäre auch ein schönes Spiel,
I'd
was
say
wir mit der
between
Community
one
spielen
remake
könnten.
or two remake at this point.
Yeah.
Mir war jetzt
How
nur
many
die
hours
Nintendo
have you
Switch Version im Kopf.
So I would have to include like back when it came out on GameCube.
Ja, gut, das
with,
ist nichts für
like,
mich.
the HD version, like probably just thousands of hours.
Yeah,
Like it's my favorite game. So
Yeah, I definitely don't have thousands of hours, but
Yeah.
quite a few.
yeah,
I don't think I have thousands of hours either. It's okay.
yeah, it's,
I played it a lot, but not quite
it's
that
one of my
much.
it's
yeah.
one of my favorites. So.
I think the first time I saw the Resident Evil 1 remake, I was just like, graphics can't get better than this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's impossible.
I remember when it first came out, I was like showing one of my friends, and he thought what I was playing was still the cutscene,
Oh,
like the
wow.
opening cutscene. And I was like, no, I've been playing for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time I played it, I was just too scared because it looked
Yeah,
so real.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had nightmares about
Definitely.
RE1 and RE4, which I mean, in hindsight, maybe it's not as scary as I thought, but you know.
It's an intense game.
Yeah,
The intro's intense.
Yeah.
Like you don't know where you are. People are attacking you.
Yeah, so actually, this coming to mind now with Capcom Arcade Stadium and Second Stadium. What was the earliest Capcom game?
Was that
you all
San
played?
San that was just on screen?
That was San
Oh
San,
my
yeah.
god, I haven't played San San in so long. The very first video game I
Find
ever
schade,
played
dass man
was
keinen
actually,
Untertitel hat.
Street Fighter 2 on
Oh, wow, okay.
SNES, yeah. And I played as Cammy, and I fell in love
Yeah, I mean,
right then and there. But yeah, that's probably like the earliest Capcom game I played.
Okay.
I want to say I want to say Street Fighter is definitely one of the earliest.
Yeah, yeah.
I like knew Capcom games before I even knew what Capcom was, basically.
Yeah.
Like I'd always
Yeah.
see this logo as a kid, and be
Yeah.
like, "What's Capcom?"
Yeah, what does that
I
mean?
eventually learned what developers were.
Yeah,
I think it's Street Fighter 2 for me too.
Yeah.
yeah. That's classic.
I'm
How about
trying
you,
to
Cole?
think. Yeah, I mean, it might have been. I was like a real small kid. It might have been Ghost and Goblins in an arcade once.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was an older machine, but I still think that might have been one of the earliest.
Yeah.
I actually remember playing Forgotten Worlds on the Genesis.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
That was way back when.
Way
but,
For sure, yeah.
that might have been one of the earliest ones for me, honestly.
Sowas ist ganz
That and
nett,
Mercs.
aber für
Mercs
mich
was a
ist
big
das
one I
nix.
really liked.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if that was like the first one I played, but I got fond memories.
Ne, so eine schöne Arcade-Sammlung.
Logo Room
So für die richtigen Oldschool-Gamer ist
Resident
das bestimmt
Evil
nice.
or Village. Which
Seven.
one was more?
Ui,
shown?
ui, ui.
7.
7.
Yeah, it
so.
came out of
Ach.
nowhere, and it blew everyone's mind.
Und dann auch wieder als
Ja,
Cloud Gaming,
It's
weißt?
like the game that they show up before that is like so different to what just
Yeah.
everything that we've played in RE. So it was like That's Ari? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Heute,
Like,
das
that's
ist so ein
Resident
richtig auf die Konsole.
favorite thing.
Warum Cloud Gaming?
Yeah, and there hadn't been like a mainline game.
Halte ich überhaupt nichts
in
von.
a hot minute, so it
It
was
was like 5 years.
really surprising. Yeah.
Because you just see the 7 and you're like, I don't know what this game is, but it looks
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil.
By the
oh,
time Village came along, it was kind of like.
Ja, Club der
we were
Pixelhelden.
trained
Für ihn
by
wären das
seven.
zum Beispiel
So
was.
we
Da
were
hast du
like,
recht.
This could be.
7 was
Ne, so
so
schöne
Could be a Resident
Oldschool
Evil game.
Collection etc. Der würde das feiern.
It's like hidden in the logo. I'm like, that's genius.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
who thought of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even the even the Japanese version, Biohazard, the 7 is in the Z.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I have to play
totally.
I have to play the 5th on this one because they're both my children. I love them both equally. I've worked on both campaigns, so I can't select my favorite here.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Fair enough,
understandable.
fair enough, yeah.
Very understandable. Yes.
I mean, 8's great too.
Ja, wie gesagt, hier von Cloud Gaming halte ich
How did
nichts.
they find the 8 or the
Das ist nichts
7?
Halbes, nichts
Right.
Ganzes.
Yeah, it's just
And
such
it's
a
Wenn, dann sollen die
Yeah.
vernünftigen Port
Yeah.
machen für die
It's the
Switch.
perfect series
Oder
of
es
them
lassen.
It is.
to unfold for this game. For this beautiful,
Halte ich nicht viel von.
beautiful game. Look how nice it looks. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, the third person.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna miss the Wintruses. They were fun. They were fun characters, you know.
Yeah, I enjoyed them.
Yeah,
Anything can happen in this series.
that is
Good.
true. Yeah.
But yes, I will miss them too.
I almost
Yeah.
got very attached to Ethan in 8.
Speaking of being attached, you can
Oh, no.
really
I could
be
be him.
Ethan in Resident Evil Village VR.
Black Raptor, ich habe diese Kommandos habe ich noch nicht
Something I would like to not
eingerichtet.
be
Die
a fan.
funktionieren bei mir nicht.
When I see this, I'm like,
Yeah.
take that out of
Tut
my
mir leid, ich habe mich damit
Ja,
noch nicht
right.
Don't
befasst.
get too attached to his hands.
Ne, ich habe den Bot
Oh my
gerade
God,
mal
ja.
aktiv. Ach nee, Quatsch.
Unattached
Da fällt mir ein, ich habe
to
den
this
Bot gar nicht an.
Like- no,
Yeah.
it looks so good. Oh,
I'll play it for you, the baby part.
yeah.
I wanna
Aber selbst wenn, der Kommando würde gar nicht funktionieren.
VR.
Bei mir.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
So curious.
I love that. I love.
Ja,
the
nee, ist
Japanese
okay.
employee. It's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And just like everything is just so like laser accurate and precise. Like
Yeah, actually being able to switch through your weapons.
Oh ja, Resident Evil VR hätte ich ja auch Bock drauf, ne?
Being immersive.
yeah,
Manual reload.
Ja.
Yes.
so
Cheers.
tactile. Punching.
Yeah. the punching ability.
So, jetzt ist der Bot an.
I didn't even notice the cap flick.
Yeah, yeah.
So you did the Virgil.
Yeah. Oh my god. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much you can do with this. I had the chance to play just a little bit of it.
Schaut schon
you're
nice
seeing most
aus.
of it here, right? Like you
Yeah.
got the dual wielding, you got
He literally just threw the knife.
yeah,
Like,
and just throw the knife. Like
I would love to do that.
Yeah, so before we close out, any closing comments?
It looks amazing so far.
Everything looks amazing. RE4 remake, bring it on.
Let's go.
I think I speak for both of us.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
thank you very much.
We're super excited for the spotlight, and you know, if you want to pick up any of our titles,
So, 5
you see
Sekunden
what's
noch.
happening right
Geht
now,
gleich los.
go ahead and do that, and we'll see you in the spotlight.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Capcom Spotlight, where we'll provide updates on our upcoming games. Stay tuned until the end to hear the latest on all of Capcom's new titles. Without any further delay, here's the first game. No matter what, we're always connected. All 10 mainline games in the Mega Man Battle Network series are coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Mega Man Battle Network
cool.
Legacy Collection launches April 14th, 2023. Lan and his NetNavi MegaMan.exe work together to solve countless cybercrimes in the real world, as well as the interconnected online
Oh, das
cyber
Mega Man
world.
kenne ich noch aus meiner Kindheit. War das nicht das Mega Man, wo du so diese Karten
To use in
hattest?
combat
Zum
as you
Durchziehen?
battle viruses on the net. Select multiple chips of the same type and code each turn to create powerful
Oh, das ist ja
combinations.
cool.
We seem to be getting a message from director Masakazu Iguchi, aka Mr. Famous.
Battle routine, set, execute. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Famous. I'm excited to share the latest Battle Network news with you all. First, check out this video. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection includes all 499 patch cards from Battle Network 4 onward that were available only in Japan as physical cards. In Battle Network 4, 5, and 6, players can enable or disable patch cards. Buster Max mode multiplies the Mega Buster's damage by 100, letting players enjoy the story and speed up combat. You can turn this feature on or off at any time during the story, based on how you want to play. And don't worry, Buster Max mode is automatically turned off for online net battling. That's all I have for you today. I've been Mr. Famous.
Thank you, Mr. Famous. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection includes over 1,000 illustrations and 188 music tracks to enjoy in the gallery. With online play, players can connect with distant friends and rivals to trade battle chips and net battle too. Pre-orders are available now. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection brings all 10 mainline games to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Volume 1 and Volume 2 will also be available at launch. Starting March 21st, the English version of Mega Man NT Warrior will be available to watch for free. Check the official website for more information. A new era of
Street
fighting
Fighter.
games is upon us.
Street Fighter war nie mein
Street
Spiel.
Fighter 6 launches June 2nd, 2023.
Ja, so allgemein
This
dieses
is the
2D
latest
Kampfspiele.
edition of the series that redefined the genre. In addition to Fighting Ground, where the pinnacle of genre-defining battles take place, Street Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an immersive single-player story mode, and Battle Hub, an online social space reminiscent of arcades. There are a number of new ways to play beyond just fighting. Today we'll introduce the final color commentator included in the game. Please enjoy this video.
Die hat ihm Herz in die Fresse geprügelt. Ja moin. Das war's mit dem radikalen Russen.
Japanese actress Hikaru Takahashi is joining the fray, bringing our lineup of play-by-play and color commentators to a total of 8. Real-time commentary matches the in-game action and brings the competitive thrill and excitement straight to your home. Subtitles for real-time commentary will be supported in 13 languages. Turn on rally support and the commentators will cheer you on, creating a more personal experience. Street Fighter 6 launches on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and Steam on June 2nd, 2023. Pre-orders are now available along with a limited number of pre-order bonuses. See the official website for details. We'll have more Street Fighter 6 updates at a later date. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 invites players around the world to compete to be the best. All right, you ready? We're also proud to announce the 2023 season will feature Street Fighter 6. To celebrate the game's release, there will be a special prize package this season. The first place winner of Capcom Cup will receive $1 million. The total prize pool for the season will be over $2 million. Next, we'd like to share some exciting Capcom news. Capcom celebrates its 40th anniversary this June. As part of the celebration, we're opening a digital theme park called Capcom Town. We're planning to construct a digital museum and other buildings. The grand opening is June 12th, 2023. Please see this link for the latest.
Aha. Habe ich jetzt nicht ganz verstanden, aber so wie ich verstanden habe, haben die irgendwas gebaut, ein Museum oder so, wo man sich die 40 Jahre angucken kann, das Jubiläum.
Exoprimal and use the online features of Street Fighter 6. You can use this account with other Capcom services and campaigns, such as a survey about today's Capcom Spotlight. We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon. Register now for Capcom ID. Futuristic exosuits and dinosaurs class in
Das Spiel finde ich
Exoprimal.
interessant. Es hat zwar eine ganz komische Idee, aber irgendwie wird auch nicht. Die Videos haben was.
In this team-based action game,
bin
players
mal
suit
gespannt,
up
was
as
sie daraus machen.
exofighters who work for the IBS Corporation. Use a variety of unique exosuits and rigs to fit your playstyle and work with teammates to combat hordes of dinosaurs in Dino Survival. Let's take a look at the latest trailer. We have some surprises in store, so be sure to watch to the end.
In every wargame, Ace really is getting pulled back 3 years into the past. Back to 2040, right before the Stratovator fails.
You're a time traveler.
This is no random outbreak. Leviathan is intentionally summoning them as cannon fodder for the wargame.
But why? Why repeat the same day over and over?
Chief, when exactly did you say your sister passed?
3 years ago, one of the first outbreaks. Never found out more than that. You know how the
Chief
network
Haruka
was.
Lorenzo. She is alive. On the island. In the past.
Finde ich gut, dass die ja jetzt eine Story mit reinpacken. Man dachte ja erst, dass es nur so ein Multiplayer-Ding sein wird. Das finde ich cool. Das macht es wieder interessant. Also ja, es war vorher schon interessant, aber jetzt ist es interessanter. Dass es eine schöne Kampagne hat. Auch könnte das cool werden. Könnte man sich im Stream geben.
Chief, you want to try talking to Perry, that you?
Another one. Still handsome.
Oh, indeed.
A new slight of mine. Yeah, Lorenzo's never full of this stuff.
Another Exo fighter recruit, right? Welcome to IBS.
Die Open Beta ist gleichgestellt mit Diablo. Einfach genau gleicher Zeitraum vom 14. bis zum 17. Da ist nämlich auch die Geschlossene Beta von... Na? Die geschlossene Beta von... so schnell Diablo 4.
What did you think? We had a lot of new info, including the release date. Let's go over it in detail. Exoprimal launches on July 14th. Before that, we'll be holding an open beta test. In addition to the 8 exosuits we've previously introduced, the 2 new suits in today's trailer will also be playable in the open beta test. Experience the power of each exosuit for yourself as your team faces off against a wall of dinosaurs in Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Participants in the open beta test who fill out a survey will also receive an Ibius metal charm that can be used in the full game. Please visit the official site for beta test timing, content, and bonus item info. Now I'd like to introduce the Survival Pass reward system. As players acquire experience points in the Survival Pass, their Survival Pass level goes up, and they earn rewards separate from player and suit levels. The Survival Pass includes a free tier and a paid premium tier. Purchasing the premium tier unlocks access to special rewards, including 19 exosuit skins and 10 weapon skins. Here are some of the rewards. The Deluxe Edition includes the Survival Pass Season 1 Premium tier as an added limited time bonus. Exoprimal launches July 14th, 2023. Pre-order bonuses are also available. Please see the official site for details on bonus items and the game. The latest Exoprimal news can be found on the official website and social media. We'll have more for you soon. We look forward to seeing you in the open beta test. Use your powers of the dead to uncover the truth about your death. Ghost Trick, the classic mystery game from Ace Attorney creator Shu Takumi, is being reborn. The game will release on June 30th, 2023. One night in a dark corner of the city, a man named Sissel is shot and killed. He reawakens as a soul and realizes he's lost his memory and his life. Who was I? Who killed me? And why did I have to die? These are the mysteries he's trying to solve with the powers of the dead. Sissel has 2 basic abilities: possessing objects in the ghost world, and then tricking them in the real world. A hitman is after the red-headed target, Lynn. Use the powers of the dead to get her out of wild predicaments. The key to changing fate is possessing and tricking all sorts of objects. Sissel will face death in many forms. Use the powers of the dead to go back 4 minutes before someone's death. Changing their fate will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death. This port includes updated high-res graphics, increased frame rate, and an optimized user interface. Check out the new Challenges feature. You can earn illustrations and music from the game by meeting certain conditions. In addition, all 37 tracks from the game have newly arranged versions. You can switch between the original and new versions as you play.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shu Takumi, the writer and director of the original Ghost Trick game. We're thrilled to share the release date with you all. I'm incredibly excited to revisit Ghost Trick. We had Yasumasa Kitagawa from the great Ace Attorney series handle the music. He did incredible work remastering the original songs to match the new graphics. We've also added original music from composer Masakazu Sugimori to celebrate the new version of the game. I hope you enjoy these new songs. The story of lost lives and lost memory all in a single night. Ghost Trick will be reborn in high resolution with new music on June 30th, 2023 for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Steam. Pre-orders are now available. Check out the official website for information about the pre-order bonus. Please stay tuned.
It's time to awaken your hunting spirit on even more platforms. Monster Hunter Rise is now available for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Windows, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4. Please watch this video with information about the latest promotions.
This is our outpost, El Garden.
Die Monster sieht schon echt nice aus.
The massive expansion Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be released for these platforms on April 28, 2023. You can look forward to a host of new features, including new monsters, locales, and combat mechanics, in addition to memorable new characters and storylines. The expansion includes the free title updates up to free title update 3, giving you instant access to chaotic Gore Magala and other powerful monsters. We'll have information about future updates at a later date. Free title updates are also available for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak for Nintendo Switch and Steam. We will host a Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event in April to share the latest information about the next free title update 5. Moving on to our next topic, we have news about the Resident Evil series.
Resident Evil Death Island.
Neuer Versuch, neue Serie oder was?
We're excited to share this new preview with you all. You may have noticed Jill Valentine made a brief appearance at the end of the video. Resident Evil Death Island will release this summer.
Ja, jetzt
Survival
kommt's.
is just
Jetzt
the beginning.
kommt's.
Resident Evil 4 launches soon.
Darauf haben wir gewartet.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer of Resident Evil 4. We're grateful for all of the RE4 fans who are excited for the game's release. This game is a remake of the original, which was released in 2005. It takes place 6 years after the Raccoon City incident and depicts federal agent Leon S. Kennedy as he fights to survive. Our goal is to create a fresh yet familiar experience. We've preserved the core of the original game and added updated graphics and a reimagined storyline. RE4's release date is just around the corner, but we have a special announcement prepared for you today. Please check out this video.
Oh, jetzt kommt's, jetzt kommt's.
Here we go.
These guys don't quit.
No fucking way.
Was schaut da so schief rein? Oh nein. Ich hasse ihn. Ich hasse ihn so hart. Chainsaw Demo. Ja, da haben wir doch was.
The wait is over. A
Warten
trial
ist vorbei.
version of Resident Evil 4 that we are calling Chainsaw Demo will be available starting today.
Startet heute.
It takes
Wir
place
haben's.
in the beginning of the game as Leon first enters a European village. The Chainsaw Demo has no time limit, and you can play it
Kein
as many
Time Limit, oh
times as you
geil.
want. The platforms supported are PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, as well as Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and Steam. We hope you enjoy trying a portion of this reimagined survival horror. Resident Evil 4 is currently available for pre-order. Both the Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition include pre-order bonuses. Be sure to check them out. There's not long until the March 24th release date. Please enjoy the trial version until then. Thank you for watching today.
Nice, bin ich voll zufrieden. Mehr Videos haben
And
wir nicht
finally,
gebraucht.
we have a message about the Capcom Publisher Sale. The Resident Evil series, with the exception of the upcoming Resident Evil 4 and Monster Hunter Rise, are currently on sale, and we will be opening the massive expansion Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak for pre-orders. Don't miss this opportunity to pick up digital copies of Capcom's hits. That's all for our event today. Thanks for watching. We look forward to sharing more about our latest titles through a future Capcom Spotlight or Capcom Showcase. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
So, das war's dann. Also, sie haben auf jeden Fall die Demo angekündigt, das ist gut. Dann schauen wir mal im Store, ob wir die jetzt haben. Ja, mal gucken, ob wir die jetzt finden. Gerade war sie noch nicht drin. Dürfte aber jetzt ja jemand aktualisieren. Am liebsten würde ich heute gleich reingehen. So. Hier haben wir nichts gefunden. Schau mal bei Steam rein. Shop. Scheint noch nicht aktiv zu sein. Naja, ich gehe mal vor, spätestens morgen dürfte die aktiv sein. Komm, ist mir egal. Rein. Stellen, Deluxe. Nö, hier scheint noch nichts drin zu sein. Also entweder dauert das noch ein paar Minuten oder... Ja. Naja, die haben ja Today geschrieben, ne? Also heute. Aber gut, es ist jetzt noch 23:58 Uhr. Jetzt kommt, die aktivieren erst noch schnell um 0 Uhr die Demo. Das wäre es jetzt. Naja, gut. Ich mache hier jetzt erstmal Schluss, dass wir das nochmal alles hochladen können. Ne? Ich bedanke recht herzlich beim Zuschauen, Blade Raptor. Ne? Also ich fand die Präsentation jetzt echt nicht schlecht, ne? Wie gesagt, wir hatten ein bisschen was von... ein bisschen was von Monster Hunter Rise, was ich auch echt nice fand, ne? Ein paar kleine Indie-Titel und dann halt die Resi 4 Demo. Und ich finde es gut, dass sie nicht weiter Trailer gedroppt haben, dass sie halt nur die Demo angekündigt haben. Fand ich voll okay, bin ich voll zufrieden mit. Jo, ich wünsche euch allen einen wunderschönen Abend. Ne, ich hoffe, euch hat die Präsentation gefallen. Ihr könnt das Video so schnell auch noch auf meinem YouTube-Channel euch nochmal anschauen. Ich werde das gleich hochladen. Und dann wünsche ich einfach einen wunderschönen Abend und wir hören uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Spätestens morgen mit der Demo. Haut rein!